Hi, Teresa here. I wanted to introduce this video that we kind of pulled together today over at Mount Bethel Cemetery. We are going to be taking the Sunday school children over to Mount Bethel Cemetery on November 7th during the Sunday school hour at 9. Talk a little bit about the history of Mount Bethel, get them walking around and getting to know it a little bit. Our theme for this year in Sunday school is all about our neighborhood, and well, they're our neighbors. And I wore my Spirit sweatshirt that I just got yesterday from Columbia High School, so wearing that today, supporting the neighborhood. And I went over there this morning and I talked to Jane Moore and some of the volunteers that have been working so hard over there. They're so dedicated. So you're going to enjoy seeing those bits and pieces in this film. And also, we are taking the Sunday school children on November 7th during the 9 a.m. Sunday school hour for a walk over in Mount Bethel Cemetery. We're going to do some fun activities and learn some things while we're over there. One of the things our local children might be learning in school is about Lloyd Mifflin. Okay, he is buried over there in the cemetery, and then when it's his birthday, school students go over there and they have a little cemetery. They have a little celebration of sorts over there, and he is America's greatest sonneteer, and he has wonderful books of sonnets. I'm going to read you maybe 4 or so lines of this one sonnet. It's called In Leaf Drifted Isles. In leaf drifted isles, I love to linger on the hillside brown, when all the verdure of the year is dead. What time the sumac drops her darts of red, with some dear friend far from the noise of town. And then I love the last 2 lines of this long sonnet. I hear lost footsteps, loved in other days, and voices touch me of the old sweet tone. Lloyd Mifflin, a celebrity in Columbia. So there's lots and lots of history over there. Mount Bethel Cemetery relies on volunteers. They rely on fundraising to keep the cemetery maintained and in good order, which takes tons and tons of work. And I found out today there's 10,000 buried in that cemetery alone. That's practically the population of the town of Columbia. And anyway, they're going to be doing wreaths across America. I'm going to be posting and helping them promote that venture. The Wreaths Across America is you can sponsor a wreath for a veteran and in honor of those who have served in the military. And they will be put on the graves over there of veterans on December the 18th. It's the day before a Christmas program. Saturday, December 18th, they're looking for volunteers to help put the wreaths out. They have a lot to do. So if you want to help, let me know. I'll connect you with them. All right, well, I hope you enjoy watching a little bit about the cemetery, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Part of the volunteers project this year was to raise all of these Civil War tombstones that are here. They've been here since the late 1800s, probably 1868, 1870.
Wow.
And when they first put them in the ground, they did not have a good foundation. So our volunteers came and lifted them up and reset them so that they are all probably the original height of what they were when they were placed probably almost 200 years ago.
Wow, look at the marks. You can really see
How far they sank.
Yes.
Yep, and these are all Civil War veterans.
Wow.
Yep. Trying to think. You know the 5 bridge burners are here.
Let's find them.
What did you do here?
Oh, look.
Where did these come from?
They were the flooring in the shed.
This is the shed? This is amazing.
Hi, my name's Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
I have the video on.
Oh,
Teresa,
okay.
Go ahead.
Teresa is over at St. John's.
St. John's Lutheran next
Church.
door.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
she's going to be bringing a group of
Children.
youngsters over on All Saints Day, which is
Next Sunday.
next Sunday. And they'll do a scavenger hunt and a few other things here. And there's Mr. Mabel, and she
Hi.
just wanted to do.
These stones were all the floor of the old shed. There was no floor in the old shed. It was a dirt floor. So when a stone would fall down, they would bring it up here and make the floor out of the old stones.
Wow. It's not a floor anymore.
No.
It's
And this is section C, individual ground.
Okay.
That's what this was. So we put them all here.
perfect.
That is amazing.
I know one of the stones is from a family named Fisher, and he was in the military, and he was,
General Fisher.
yes, and he was stationed, I think, one of your parishioners, Cindy Weaver,
Yes.
knows the story about it. He
Okay.
was sent out west, and he had his children re-interned and sent out west with him. So one of their headstones is here. So that might
Okay.
have been why some of these are here.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were difficult to read.
But yeah.
Well, yeah,
But I'm
they're
very
so.
excited that you did this, Ron.
That
This
looks
is so
wonderful.
amazing. What a
I-
tribute.
These guys, did you thank them?
Yeah. Now these are all volunteers.
Yep.
Yes.
And why do you do this? Why? What compels you to do
You see
as
this
much wonderful thing?
garage right here?
Yes.
That was my father's car upholstery business. I grew up in the house on 8th Street, and I was always fascinated by the men that worked in the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
They worked for the cemetery, and they would mow and with
Take care.
hand but powered mowers,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a generator that had 2 lines and had weed whackers to go around the stones.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been being
Since-
involved?
Since 94,
That's a little while.
27 years.
Yes. Wow. It's a beautiful thing that you're doing.
Well, and I have macular
Yeah.
degeneration,
Mm-hmm.
so it's difficult for me to read stuff.
Yeah.
Did you see under the walnut tree today?
Did they take the dirt?
The Japanese maple,
Yeah.
when you come in, he can't get his truck
I know.
because of that.
Oh,
He
go ahead.
does
Canadockley Lutheran Church over in York County.
Yes.
Yeah, we're resetting a revolutionary cemetery over there
Wow.
that dates back that far.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
you learned all your skills from.
Mr. Ron Mabel. We are now in Tombstones 102.
Good. And these guys, they've been
Oh, they're advanced. They're advanced class.
Yeah.
Found all these pieces right here.
pieces of what?
Oh, the stone?
Yeah, and it looks looks like the base here.
He just was standing here digging around on this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Karniski is an educator. They just do so much for all the community. You know, I think they're all in the Lions Club. Now, they'll probably have some lunch, go home, take a nap, and get ready for the parade tonight.
Yep, we have that big parade tonight, don't we?
Yeah. Well, show me where your great...
I will. I will definitely. We're gonna... I found my second great grandmother is buried in Bethel Cemetery. Blew my mind. Didn't even know that she was over there. I grew up in New York, so I didn't think I had any connections familiar-wise, family-wise here, but I do. And it's really awesome.
I really
There's
don't know
Bessie.
anything about Bessie, other than she's been here all summer, and the caretakers, the guys that mow the lawn, they've left her here. Many visitors that we've had here, they just leave Bessie here.
Yeah.
So she must be playing with her friends.
Yeah.
This is my grandfather's brother, Ralph,
Hi, Ralph.
and his wife, Mary. And he was so taken by her loss that he took his life. He missed her.
Aww.
And they never had any children. But this is my family.
So we were talking to the gentleman and feeling their passion on everything. Why are you involved in all
Because
this?
there's so much history here.
Yeah.
I mean, just like look, I made a connection, you made a connection. Everybody makes a connection to here, and I just want to keep it strong. I want to keep people not necessarily involved, but I want people to care about it so that the cemetery is taken care of and is in good hands.
Yeah.
It's like a monument to the community from the very beginning, from Susanna Wright to, you know, just the few people that we had buried here this year. You know, only having 3 burials, the fact that, like Mr. Mabel said, in 9 years, this cemetery will be celebrating its 300 years. 300 years.
That is a long time.
That's amazing.
It is.
So to me, it's important for everybody to understand that these people that are here did need to be remembered.
Yeah,
forever,
there are
forever.
history and there are family.
Yeah, and there are community. You can
Yeah.
walk and see names of streets and
Yeah.
names of businesses, and so many people can make connections to somebody else that's here. And I just want, I want to,
Keep that going.
it's important.
Well, thank you very much for, taking your time and talking to me today and
Thank you.
giving me some information that we're going to have some fun with the kiddos
Good.
on Sunday when we come over here.
Good, and you got to see today what the volunteers do here.
Yes.
Make it really
And
important.
thank you for connecting with me on today, especially so we could get that.
And
Yeah.
you have people within your community, your church community,
Yes.
that are very involved in this cemetery. For instance, Mr. Smith and also Miss Weaver.
And Mr. Wayne Kaufman.
Oh, okay, and Mr.
Mhm.
Kaufman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we do. And God bless every one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.